What's going on, guys? Scar coming at you with another Magic the Gathering video. In today's video, we dive into an Azorius Flyer style deck. Essentially, what Azorius Flyers is, if you're not sure, it's kind of one of these decks where you play a lot of micro or very small flying creatures. The deck is just trying to fly over your opponent's creatures for the most part. It essentially what we're trying to do here, because we lost a card, Rally the Wings, which is a card that was from the previous rotation. We are trying to play a version of it that is okay. Maybe it's not as good just because Rally the Wings is just a very solid 2-drop card. The best thing we have in this version of the deck is actually the Stampede, which is a sorcery speed and costs 5 mana. Essentially it gives our creatures +2/+2 until end of turn. It doesn't untap them, unlike Rally the Wings, and it's not instant speed, so our opponent's going to see it happening before it really happens. But we're going to try our best to kind of get in for some damage. The difference here is we're also playing a couple various other things to help us out as well to kind of get our creatures bigger. We are playing a little bit slower than you normally would probably play in a Rally the Wings deck, but we're playing Heraldic Banner, which is going to give all our creatures of the chosen color +1/+0. So more than likely there's going to be a good chance that we are going to probably do this for white if our board is very white heavy. If it's very blue heavy, we'll do this for blue, but more than likely this is going to be a white heavy deck. So essentially we're going to want to play this for white. Other than that, we also have, Watcher of the Spheres, makes all our flying creatures cost 1 less, even though granted, I think the only flying creature that actually has colorless in its mana is our 3-drop. So essentially it's only making their 3-drop Julian Skybounder cost more. Other than that, we are playing a bunch of 1-drops. We're playing the Merfolk Windrobber, Bubble Snare, Kite Sail Cleric, Guide Mother for the pump, and also the flyer in the after we play it. We got some protection, some spell disruption. We have Sovereign, which is like the best card that we can really put in the deck for flying, just because it gets +1/+1 for each other creature with control of flying. We can make flying tokens, and Staggering Insight to help us get lifelink and also draw a card whenever we deal damage to a player. So overall, this is kind of the deck we're going with. Let's try to see how many games we can win with the deck. Not really sure on how 100% well this is going to do. I did build this, I think. Thinking about this, I built it right as the rotation happened. I haven't played it in a while, so I'm not really sure 100% how strong it's going to be against the current meta. With that being said, guys, if you like the video, hit that like button, but let's dive into some games. Alright, so we have a decent hand. I mean, we do have our Jubilant Skybounder, but we do have something to make our creatures cost less. We do have the Stampede if we want to play it for a land. So this is a keepable hand. Our opponent's playing something red-green, so that should be interesting. I guess we give them a look that we are playing rogues. I think that's pretty good. Alright, so that's actually really good for us. Alright, mill the land. I don't know if that's good for us, if that's a thing, but we did make a mill land. Lotus Cobra. Okay, so they're doing Cobra things. We're gonna get 2 mana, possibly Giant here. Though it comes into play tap, but I guess they get 2 mana to probably burn a creature. Is gonna be my guess is what they do here. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Well, we'll swing in. Milling them a land, which is, I think, always good. I think we do this again. I think we do that again, because next time we could possibly play more cards. That makes it a little tougher for us to get through. Crap. This isn't good. This isn't good. We have no way really, unless we get Bubble Snare, to really deal with that. I guess we gotta play that into play tapped, and we'll just do this. Has vigilance, so there's no way that we can really tap it down. So that's the unfortunate part about it. Yeah, our opponent is going really strong right now just because you realize your Gargaroth has vigilance, right? I don't think they realize what their Gargaroth does. No tax. Interesting. I mean, I guess I will take out that. I'm not sure why they got rid of a Lotus Cobra. Very interesting here. All right, they make some mana. Got some red mana. I'm just very surprised they don't just go in. I'm unsure. You know what? They're not going in because I can stack blocks. That is why. That makes a lot more sense now. I didn't even realize. I could almost sacrifice it. No blocks, I'll take 4. Now if I can get a bubble snare. They like their top card. We'll get rid of that. That is not good. Just hit me in... Why don't you just hit me in the face? Alright, let's get out of this game. That game's not good. They're more... Yeah, I was gonna say. They're more than likely gonna set us up to try to deal damage to their face. Oh, there's Alaris. That's good. Horse in the graveyard is pretty good. No blocks. So they're essentially just playing a mono black style deck, is what's happening here. I think we should do white. I mean, if I'm milling them, what I get? Skyclave. They didn't draw a land last time, I just realized. Because we were on the draw. I will take it. Still nothing on them. Interesting, interesting. It's good to know what they have. Though I really want to Stampede, but I don't think this turn I have enough. They have 8 cards, I can actually sacrifice these and actually start to get might as well prevent them from playing things. My turn. Another Stampede. I can play for 5. That makes me do 6, 10 damage. We can even this, get this a little bit closer in damage. They're gonna swing in. I'm guessing they're not drawing land, is my best guess here. I really just need a creature flying. Part of me wants to sacrifice and draw cards. I'm gonna draw a card. Alright, that's a land. It's another rogue. Another, there's a land, which is good for us if they're really looking for land. They're at 9. They gain 1. They go up to 10. I think I can actually kill them if they can't gain another point of life. That's fine. You should have done a creature, because that would have put you at 3 life. What does this do? Oh, no, that's fine. I'll just take the damage. No blocks. And swing for 10. Okay. Opponent's on the play. Our hand's okay. It's nothing amazing, but I mean, I guess I have stuff. Oh, they're mulliganing. Another mono black deck. Archfiends. Alright, so we will Fairy Guide Mother. I'm kind of curious to what they're playing clerics then maybe? No blocks. It's fine. Just fine. I think they may have, part of me is trying to think that they probably have some sort of like removal. So like for me to leave up a counter would be pretty good here. They do have lifelink, which kind of stinks. Can I play that maybe next turn? No attacks. We'll end turn. We'll sit back. Gonna want to do something. They're looking at it. I'll take the damage. All right, so they're not doing anything. Interesting. Well, they have a reaction spell, so they got to play it now. If this resolves, then whatever they have to pay additional mana for. So if they have like a Heartless Act or something, it's gonna cost them additional 2. Okay. So just playing against like a mono black devotion style deck, it looks like. No blocks. We'll play this and play tapped. No attacks, and turn. Interesting. I think they're gonna probably try to get out of the graveyard so they get the 5/5. Oh, I have no blue open. I had no blue open. I completely didn't realize that. White. No attacks. I can pump it. No attacks. End turn. I'll take 6. I have the top deck. That is not the top deck. I'll just double block. I'm probably SOL in this game too. We're just gonna get out of this just because there's no point. Opponent's on the play, which I don't think I've been on the play once at all. But my 7's good. Looks like mono red, maybe. This is mono red. They play mono red. Is it a shock? Alright. Okay. Must be very scary. Land? Thank you. I have a smaller hand than they do, so there's that. Yes, those are cards. No blocks, I'll take 2. What is the big play? A Bone Crusher. Okay. I feel like you could have saved it, but that's just my opinion. I'll ping you for one. I'm assuming they're gonna play Bone Crusher here. Bird. No blocks, I'll take it. Land. We'll play Jubilean Skybounder. And then we'll play a good old Staggering Insight. And we'll swing in for 4. And I'll draw a card. I'll block here, because they can pump. Fair. They had to have it, you know? They had to have it. We'll just play that one. We'll save it. I'll take 4, no blocks. If they have a Rimrock Knight. Rimrock Knight. Don't they have the mana open to pump it as well? Oh, it's not instant speed, is it? They could have Ember Cleave. Which I think is probably what it is. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably an Ember Cleave, but we'll do it this way. I mean, what else would they be holding up? I mean, they could also be having the pumps. But if it's anything mono red, it's more than likely Ember Cleave. Interesting. No attacks. +2/+0. How many cards you got in your graveyard? 3? Was it 3 other cards? I'm just very surprised they didn't play it last turn. If they have it. Hmm. And we are back. So, I mean, overall, the deck performed not great, to be quite honest. We did, I guess, get some awkward draws in some certain games, but overall, I think the problem is it just doesn't have what it needs to really compete as it used to. It doesn't have enough digging deeper into the deck. I can't think of the card off the top of my head, but I just realized it doesn't have really much in the way of drawing cards, which I think essentially kind of helped the deck out, kind of keep my hand full. And there was parts where the deck, kind of started to get, like my hand started to get empty, and there was really not much I could do if like my cards on the board started to kind of get picked off one by one. I mean, other than that, I mean, the deck I think is a fun deck. I don't know how competitive it really can be. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If there's any changes that you guys want to make, let me know what those changes are. If you like the video, guys, hit that like button. Definitely helps out the channel a lot. If you want to know I post more videos, hit the subscribe button. And other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next video.